Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathologic 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as I buy a bunch of food. That's just the gist of it. It's I buy food. That can over there is nice. I can buy toast. Yes, I can buy toast. Toast is nice. I could also buy the egg. No, I'll buy the toast. But can I buy the toast? Yeah, with the remaining. Let's eat this. Last episode, we were having a lot of trouble with food. This episode, we're also going to have a lot of trouble with food. But, just on a different scale. Or on a different time frame, I should say. We're also having problems with water, as it turns out. Yeah, I can drink a little bit more. And we're having problems with the Goliath having disappeared to God knows where. And we need to go over here. How do we know that? It's complicated. It's mostly premonition. A lot of the plot is advanced through premonition. Maybe they're gonna have coupons for me over here. Hello, everybody. What's up? Let's save the game here. And block. You're not block. You're block. General Block. No, this is a loyalist. General Block is once again in control of the troops. No Longins people here. This will not be discussed. Do you mean another word instead of discussed? Debated? We leave at 10. This will not be discussed either. Yeah, you're sort of making it... It's like, this in this context, the word discussed means... I think he doesn't mean debated. Like, it's not up to debate. That's what you would say, but that's not what he's trying to say. What he's trying to say is, I will not give you more information about it. Because if you don't discuss how you're about to proceed, then, you know, especially with somebody who is not involved in your process, it's just you not telling them how you're about to proceed. You're just gonna, you know, you're not gonna discuss it. You're just gonna, you know what I mean? It has a different meaning than even the word you're not gonna discuss it. Because if you say it like that, you're just sort of suggesting that you're not gonna argue about it, but that's not what you're talking about. Anyway, so what do you want? Once again, your military is a circus, I'm gonna say. This will not be discussed, he says. Yeah, your circus you'll not give me information about your circus. So where is Block? He went out to restore order. Longin's people had 3 outposts in the town, so he could be at any one of them. Inquisitorial court couriers have been here. They went after the general. Looking for Block? Did they split up? I guess. Longin's men had 3 outposts, that's all I know. Yeah, I'll go look for them then. However it goes with the rebels. Our train departs today at 2200. Oh, I thought he was 10. Why didn't you say 10? Or rather, why did you say 10? It's not a 10, it's a 22. And I know our hours are weird, but you're the one that's saying 2200. Like a weirdo. I know it's military time. But even the notion of military time, I don't think that... I'm not really sure how it works in the in Russia's army, but it doesn't work like that in Portugal's army. We don't say like the equivalent of 2200. We don't do that because it's super cumbersome and there's no reason for doing that. As far as I know, and feel free to correct me down below, the reason why military time is even a thing, specifically in countries that have that tend to talk more as in something AM and something PM. So the USA in specific, but I think a lot of countries in America as well. The reason why that is because it's confusing if you say, you know, at 10 a.m. or you even need to say it if you're gonna say at 10 a.m. So it's for a matter of standardization, it's a lot better to use just the 24-hour clock instead of the 12-hour clock. And also because that's just... we use the 24-hour clock. Speaking in 12 hours is always weird. So even saying 10 a.m. or 10 p.m., even that is a little bit of an archaic thing. The standard here in Portugal is to say 10 a.m. or 22 hours or whatever. But we don't usually say that in speech. We just omit the a.m. We never say a.m. That's not part of our language. We don't... I mean, we understand what it is as Portuguese people, but It's not, and we can write it in Portuguese if we want. You can just say, 12, write down the 1 and the 2, and then the A and the M, and that works. Everybody knows what that is. Well, actually, 12 a.m., not everybody knows what that is. I have found out. Some people think that is in the middle of the day. 12 a.m., which is... I don't understand why they think that is the case. And if you think that's the case, I don't understand why you think that's the case. What is that? 12 a.m. is midnight. It's like... It's a.m. I understand the confusion. That's not the problem. For people to be confused, I'm confused all the time. I understand confusion. Oh, I know that. It's good. What I don't understand is how it like some people cannot wrap their heads around it not being. I'm talking about one particular friend of mine. Friend in quotes. They don't like video games, so they're not real friends. So yeah, it's just they can't wrap their heads around 10 a.m. being, or rather 12 a.m. being midnight. But anyway, the point is, it's a lot easier to use the 24-hour clock, and so when we want to be precise, we say 2200. We don't say 2200 hours. That's how you would say it in English. I think that's how you'd say it in English. We'd say 22 hours. And that's that, if it's all clock. But because English speakers so often talk in, 10 a.m., or rather 2200 would be 10 p.m., they so often talk like that, they make it all specialized. And so this notion of military time, which is, as far as I can tell, to grab the rambling back to the beginning, as far as I can tell, this is why he's saying that, it's military time. As far as I know, this only happens to countries that say a.m. and p.m. Now, Russia might say a.m. and p.m., or it might not. I don't know. Feel free to tell me in the comments. I am curious about this sort of things, because it's the things that I ramble about. So the bombardment is off. That's good news, actually. Depends on who wins. I've heard that half the officers want to pay this wretched town back, but the general would rather avoid it. Or perhaps it's the other way around. Who knows? In any case, we're leaving at 10. Again, I will ramble at your face again. Well, there is a structure. It would make sense to flatten. Then we should avoid it. Let's say that instead of the sense to flatten, because I don't want to raise anything. They want to raise the town, but I don't want to raise any of those, if I can. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. I'm not really sure if I have a reason to do it at this point, but we'll see. So we have three places to go, and apparently we know them in the map, which is good. The army leaves at 2200. How do you... Like, that is confusing to me. I don't know how to say the time in English. I'm so sorry. Time in English is so weird. Why do you say a quarter to 10? Do you say a quarter to 10? Yeah, you do say a quarter to 10. Yeah. Like, a quarter to 10 is even, like, for example, a quarter to 10. Even that is confusing to me, because you start with a quarter instead of the 10. And we don't do that in Portugal. We just say 10 minus a quarter. The literal translation is how we say that. And if you don't specify which 10 it is, you might be talking in AM or you might be talking in PM, so you need to specify, is it afternoon or morning? But if you say 22 minus a quarter, now you're talking easily understandable in the 24-hour calendar. Sorry, clock, 24-hour clock, I believe. That's how it's said. Anyway, it's at that hour, at that time right there. If they have the Inquisitor's orders, they'll make the shot. Otherwise, they'll just leave, which is great. I will try to see what I can do. Probably will get myself into the worst kind of trouble, but we'll see. I'm already in the worst kind of trouble. I took my fund reward. Next payment is no sooner than tomorrow. That is a lie. That is a lie. I have not taken my fund reward, and I have also potentially wasted a little bit of the funds that I have for reward. Did I take my fund reward? Yep, I did. Yesterday. Why was it there? Hiccup. So people just disappear. I don't know where they are. So where are they in the map? The couriers are looking for General Block. He could be in any of the remaining conflict zones. Well, we're going north. We have a grocery. We have clothes up there. So that is... A grocery is still weird to me. We have a grocery shop. That's how it is. Grocery is a, well, it's like, you don't say a grocery, you just say it's like butter. It's the same type of word. I don't know actually how you say that. What type of word butter is. I always think of butter when I need to think about quantity rather than quantities. So Lara Ravel is in danger, but that is a lie, because she's not here. And I will never find her in the world. Ever. In the history of the ever. I got a little bit more over there. A lot of fire all over. Please don't touch it. Might be bad for you. She might be one of these people laying on the floor. For all I know. Chug, chug, chug. I need to be careful because if I'm going to fight... Well, I don't know what's going to happen. These are guards on the floor and the game is chugging. Hopefully not crashing. I think it did just crash though. Wow. Let's be back. And hopefully this time I won't have so many sick people around me because I have need. Yeah, we should go over here. I have need of, was it through here that I went? Because I hope so. This is the better way. Oh, yeah, it was. I've need of looting. As an arsonist? That sounds bad. Yeah. Flamethrower man. I don't know if those are criminals or not. For all I know, they could be. Did she murder them all? You go. It's almost like me murdering all the crims. Oh. It's the Bachelor.
The soul's mechanics mirror the body's.
Yeah. Except you have zero proof for any of that. Because it's all metaphor. I don't even... So if it... What is he even saying? What does that mean in the context of the metaphor of the game? I don't know. He says, I think all these plague days have been leading me to doing something like this. I've been accused of all sorts of crimes, but I was innocent. There were rumors that I was a looter, that I walked around with a revolver killing people. I guess I had to prove them right. Did you do it? Yes. What for? The army is leaving, dragging their ungodly cannons with them. The general needs to make one final shot. He is loath to shoot people, but something must be destroyed. You're mistaken, Oinon. There's dissent among the soldiers. If the orders are not delivered, there will be no bombardment at all. So there won't be. But killing a person, I tried to ask him nicely, but he wouldn't give me the papers. A zealot. I wonder what she did to him. Oh, these are the, He has the papers now. That's what that's the person he killed. First people he killed. Frightened him, of course. What else? Why are you here? Where are the papers? Why do you want them? I have my own plans for my hometown. See the ashes over there on the floor? Barely managed to do it before you arrived. Smart of me to burn them rather than eat them, I think. You're a surgeon. You would have dug it all out of my gut. Unlike you, I don't kill people for papers. This tower is the only valuable thing around here. Perhaps all 300 years of this wretched town's history happened just so that this flower could bloom atop this pile of shit. 300 years. It's much older. Several thousand, maybe. The abattoir has been its head since time immemorial. Once, maybe. But now the abattoir has become the town's putrid ass. The head is elsewhere. The head is what we must preserve. What for? I'll tell you. I will, the way I'd tell a close, intimate friend. Have I ever told you about my Thanatica? I believe that's his school of study. Or maybe it's his study, right, as in like office. I've heard it was shut down by the government. I can't share the details, we don't have time. And anyway, you'd have to be me and live there 2 weeks with my head on your shoulders to notice and realize all that I have. Trust me, destroying the tower would delay our triumph over death indefinitely. So in order to defeat death, it must be preserved? Precisely. No, I can see that you believe what you say, but you haven't convinced me. What has that achieved? One of the couriers was killed by Dankovsky to save the polyhedron. That's the tower he's referring to. He never really mentioned it by name, but if you were confused, which you might have been, that's what he's referring to. His reasons are his own. He doesn't know how the world works. But maybe the polyhedron should survive. Maybe it deserves to. Yeah. I thought maybe I could make it survive. I really should sleep, though. But, we'll wait until we're out of energy. Again. So that's one. Lara is not there, and we're screwed. The other one is over here. That's a bit of a bummer. Can I go over here? I can. Can I heal them? I can. Well, not heal them. I can definitely heal them, but... yeah, in fact, I'll heal Stamatin over there. I'll do this to you, and I'll heal Stamatin. Sounds like a plan. We're going east. West. Sorry, east. Turning left. And going east. Oof. What a terrible, terrible day. I don't think these guys are criminals. No. In the plague districts, they're just victims of the plague, or the family members of victims of the plague anyway. Okay, so nope, this is the ninja district shouting at me, but we're not in combat. I don't think it would be weird. I always need to keep an eye out. Now, our water situation is great. We don't need to go to Yulia. We don't need to drink Twirine. I say great, the water situation. It's not really great, but it is good enough. It was a criminal. Nope, that's a guard. There's 2 guards. Good news. More shouting. That disappeared for some reason. Okay. It's really good that I came with all my herbs with me, because now I'll go to the bar and I'll sell whichever ones are more expensive. So we need to go over there, and we should actually take a right turn first. This is not a plague district, so we're not going to get attacked by the plague. And even if we did, I think we'd be alright. And I can also leave if I get attacked and see myself surrounded by all the awful people of this. Oh, did you see the swings? I'll show you the swings. Exhaustion is a problem. We have a Schmauder in here. We officially found a Schmauder. Which means I can heal more people. Which means I can heal them both. I'll do that. Yeah. I don't want them to die. I could heal Eva though, but yeah, I'll save the Schmauder for tomorrow for Eva. So I'll heal her, or rather I'll cure, or not cure. I could cure Eva and I'll save the Schmauder for tomorrow for curing Eva. Although if I go there today, I'll cure her today. But I wanted to show you bulls. Really spiky horns as well, which is just a hazard for the kids. They would die impaled in that sort of stuff. Okay. I don't know what those murmurings are, but they're not trying to kill me, so that's good. The thing about Eva, though, is that if I wait until tomorrow, I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna need the Schmauder again, is what I mean to say. So you, oh, I should save, because I can treat you a little bit, but not too much. So I can give you this. It didn't work. Why did it not work? Because it's one of the others, for sure. And my only hope is that this will eliminate the white. And it didn't. So I'm betting it is the yellow. And I was wrong. The chances of that happening, come on. I mean, it had to happen some other time. Sometime, but I'll just give her the thing. It's the white. Again, I think. Okay. So, give you that. Oh, I have a plus! Lucky you! Please don't die. Treatment successful. Bye. Might as well save. Our exhaustion is becoming a problem, but by the time I reach home, I think we'll have enough time to have a nap for like a couple of hours or something. So, Ninja District, need to be constantly aware of that. Should visit the clothes store, because I might be able to buy one of those bags. Unlikely, but I might. And I don't think I can... I don't think I have any coffee. So, my role and recourse for exhaustion is indeed to sleep. Army gloves, my god, really? And an army cloak as well. Oh, and a sewing box. That's great news. So I can sell you the candle stub. A little bit of twire. A lot of these fingernails. I really don't need them. Or these, for that matter. Got some of those. I think we are hearing the what's supposed to be the not snow. The rain falling on the I'll just sell this. The rain falling on the window, but I think it's just somebody touching a glass pane with their fingers. But that's how you record. That's how you make sound effects. Although you'd think that rain on a glass would be an easy one to find, or at least maybe distill from a an already created sound file. So we need to be constantly aware of people attacking us. I could sleep over here. I just now remembered. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. For a couple of hours. I'm not in really that much of a hurry. I'm in a hurry, but not that much. Save here. Because you're about to be cured, my dude. Welcome to Disfigurement. Because I think that's what that does. Bye. And everybody loves me. The Skinners. And I can sleep over here. Where are my drugs? Give me one of these. I think I only need one. Hunger is an issue, though. And I don't have yes. Well, we're sleeping for 2 hours. No dreams? I don't think this is a dream. Just saying.